I want to do a little social experiment with you this morning. And I would like you to tell me, you get two choices, one or the other. If you see a couple of pennies lying on the sidewalk, how many of you bend down and pick them up? Raise your hand. How many of you refuse to be seen bending over and picking up a penny? Okay, a few of you, tending to be the younger ones. It wasn't so very long ago, I was taking my family for some good old junk food at our favorite Golden Arches, and while I'm paying the lady for the stuff, I look down on the ground and go, wow, and I open the car door, and my kids go, no, Dad, no. And they're all diving for cover to get their heads below the window level because they don't want to be seen with some old guy who's diving for pennies. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I go back to the day where my first job paid $1.60 an hour, and 35 cents off the ground in front of McDonald's is a haul from still, even after all these years. How many of you have ever found money in the couch at your house? Oh, look at all of that. That must be from all the guys who take naps and they have change in their pockets, right? And when they kind of get tipped upside down and roll around a little, out it comes and they never know. Do you know where my personal mother lode is at our house? The wash machine. That's my reward for doing wash, because when I haul that soggy stuff out of there and there's a mother lode at the bottom, it's all mine. I have made sometimes 25, 30, 40 cents doing a load. Some people have found loads of money. I got some friends in the construction business, and they were telling me about a friend who was demolishing a wall, was kind of tearing down a room to lay some new drywall up, and they found a wrapped stash of cash, thousands of dollars that clearly some older person had put there, somebody who remembered the day in the 1930s when not only did people's stock values tank and end up being worthless, but even cash invested in a bank was lost to them because banks failed and their cash evaporated. And a whole generation of people grew up who did not trust any bank whatsoever. And so they hid it under mattresses, and this particular person apparently wrapped it up, carefully stashed it in a wall cavity, and then either forgot about it or died, and nobody knew it was there. And to my great pleasure in the human race, the person who broke in there actually gave it, looking longingly at it, I suppose, a few times, but gave it to the owners of the house. That, I think, is pretty cool. I want to tell you a story today about finding some money. It's Jesus' most unusual and probably most obscure miracle that he's ever done. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me that this one is so unknown that you've never even heard of it. And that's his fish story. And I don't mean the making of bread and fish when he fed the 5,000. You all know that story. I mean the money story.